Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2019. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. And we are now moving on to our third and final deck of the day, GLACEON VAPOREON GX with Naganadel and Quagsire. Now, in my previous experience with this deck and with something like Wailord, Magikarp and Wailord GX, the engine is just a bit too slow for my liking. The deck needs to flow extremely well, and you need to run hot basically for this deck to work, but we'll see if we can make it work. Now we have GLACEON GX, the main attraction I guess of the deck, 200 HP, and then the ability Freezing Gaze. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX in play, in their hand and in their discard pile have no abilities except for Freezing Gaze. So turn 1, thanks to Energy Evolution EV, you can stop Tablemon, you can stop Zoroark GXs the whole game. You can stop a lot of things. So GLACEON GX is a pretty powerful card. However, its attacks are not as powerful, obviously, to balance the ability. First build deals 90 damage for a water and 2 colorless, and this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So not too bad of an attack. Decent damage output. And then we have Polar Spear GX, which deals 50 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So synergy between the two attacks. And then we have VAPOREON GX. Its ability Hydrating drops. Once during your turn before you attack, you may heal 30 damage from your active water Pokemon. So nice energy there. GLACEON GX definitely enjoys the healing because it can be very disrupting and stop damage output just by slowing things down, and it can be hard to take down, and then Hydrating drops just makes it even harder. And then we have Hydro Pump, which deals 40 damage plus 30 more for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. For the base 3 energy it has, you can deal 130 damage for 3 energy, which is very nice, and you actually have no damage ceiling. Now Q Shower GX, you heal all damage from all of your water Pokemon in play, which is pretty nice, including itself. But we're definitely going to favor the more aggressive Polar Spear GX. Now we have Naganadel with Charging Up ability, where you get to grab out an energy from this discard pile and attach it to Naganadel. And then we have Quagsire with its Washout ability, which allows us to move as many times as we want a water energy from the bench to the active, and has a kind of similar attack, Hydro Pump, dealing 60 damage plus 20 more damage times the amount of water energy attached to itself. Now we also have Volcanion Prism Star, a really good Prism Star with 160 HP. Its ability Jet Geyser, you can discard water, you force your opponent to switch, has synergy with Naganadel to recover the energy, Aqua Patches to recover the energy, and also GLACEON GX's attack, because that way you can spread the damage around a little bit better. And then finally have the Ditto Prism Star to help us with this full stage 1 deck, along with a single tap Lele for draw support. Now supporters wise, we have 4 Cynthia, 3 Lily, 3 Guzma, 2 Kukui, and a single Acerola. And we also have 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Nest Ball in order to set up, double bodybuilding dumbbells to make our Pokemon live longer, a single Choice Band to increase our damage output, double Ultra Space as counter stadiums and to search for the Naganadel pieces, double Aqua Patch in case Naganadel is not enough to recover energies, and 12 water energy, which I don't know why they are not the secret rare water energies, right? Because I do have enough of them. So here we have all 12 basic water energies. That's a very healthy amount to make sure that you're attaching energy pretty much since turn 1 on average. And thank you so much for the follow. Let's jump into the ladder and see what we can do with this GLACEON VAPOREON deck. We're actually up against the Ninchi Pedro Torres, a really cool player from Spain. He also live streams, so definitely check him out if you haven't yet. He's definitely been more consistent at live streaming than I have lately, and he's a pretty good Pokemon player as well. He got top 4 at Worlds 2018. He beat me in the final of the Oceania International 2017 tournament. So pretty good player overall. And we did see Fairy typing, so we'll see. But this should be a pretty awesome show match, if you will. Yeah. And for those of you who are viewing, you can actually view both sides of this game in if you tune into both of our channels. So that should be pretty nice. Now we are going second and we don't start EV, which is definitely a problem. Starting with the 2 GLACEON GXs in our hand is also a problem. Pay-per-view match. The volume seems really low. VAPOREON, I haven't had that issue before. The microphone seems okay, so yeah, I would imagine it's more on your end. Okay, so we'll see what we can do here. Turn 2 GLACEON GX is not looking very likely. He starts another Pokemon that's not ideal, of course, with a Lele. But he has the second Raw Lele in his starting hand right off the bat. So we're not going to be stopping Tapu Lele. We're going to see an Elf's Lecture. It would be awesome to stop Alolan Ninetales from working, for sure. But I don't see how it could possibly happen. I don't have any switching cards. I don't have a way to retreat the Poipole. But is the music volume or my actual voice? Hello, Chris. Battle of the Giants indeed. Gonna send a hello to Pedro. And we see Cosmog, Mudkip, and Ditto. So he's actually playing the deck that we were playing previously, right? And we have Metal Weakness, so right off the bat, we're not gonna be in a great spot, right? Oh, but wait, we see Water Energy getting attached. Interesting. Ultra Ball is kind of nice. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Ultra Space. In fact, can't get rid of my Glacians. That's gonna be probably my main attacker. Definitely want to search for an EV, but doesn't really help in attaching energy to it. So I'm gonna attach energy to the active Poipole, and then, I mean, with a very lucky Lily, which definitely it's not this one, I could have maybe had a chance to start attacking on turn 2. Not going to be the case, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Eye Opener. I do have a Naganadel prize, I have a Quagsire prize. The bodybuilding dumbbells do not help me in surviving an attack from the Solgaleo. So that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Music volume is really low. I mean, that's on purpose so that you can actually hear my voice. We're gonna lose a Poipole here. No surprise there. And then that Tapu Lele is just gonna pressure us so much. He has the Mug already. He has a Cynthia, so I mean, I can already tell you guys we're gonna lose this game. I can already tell you guys that we are going to end up losing this game. But oh well. I'll probably end up evolving. The Ditto doesn't help me because my opponent already has the Mug. So basically, off of this Cynthia, I mean, I'll bench the Ditto, I guess. Maybe at some point I can kill the Mug. I'm also deck thinning. I need to find a Poipole and I need to find a Wooper. If I don't find both of them, I'm not gonna attack next turn. The Aqua Patch actually does help me in attacking next turn. So I'll grab the Wooper. I do have a Quagsire, which I also need to find. And then I'll go ahead and Aqua Patch. And now, no abilities for my opponent. No GX abilities, but if he sets up a Swampert, then we are in a lot of trouble. Which he might not have, right? And we do have some healing. There's a Cosmo M, which is a very big threat. I'd imagine he's playing the Solgaleo that reloads energy, so a single DC will just get him knockouts very easily. I do need to find more Poipoles here. And by more, I mean at least one to start getting more energy into play. But if I can find Quagsire, I can attack next turn. And that's kind of helpful, right? Kind of. Seems like Pedro is not drawing too well, so he plays the Elm to thin his deck and not top deck any of those basics, right? And Dalton, thank you. How are you doing? I'm a hat for the Mexico special event. I am indeed. I really need to do well if I want to secure the Germany stipend. Okay, so So here's the thing. If I whiff, I'd rather... Like, if I whiff the Quagsire, I'd rather not attach another energy to the GLACEON. And I don't whiff the Quagsire, which is nice. The Ultra Ball is so useful, the Aqua Patches as well. Yeah, I'm gonna Ultra Ball for Quagsire. And I'm gonna get another EV off of this netball. And I do get some healing here, which is nice. Pedro could be holding energy, which would be awful. Right? Which would be awful. I'm gonna Hydrating Drops, heal a little bit, and then he's gonna deal 120 damage. If he has another DC, he knocks me out here. Right? If he has another DC, he knocks me out. No reason to attach it the previous turn. So yeah, we're gonna Frost Bullet. We're gonna put the damage on the Cosmo-M. And we'll see what happens. What does Pedro top deck here? Do you know if a lot of NA top 16 is going? I, in fact, do not know if a lot of them are going. I know a few that are going to be here. At least, and he does have the DC immediately. He had the DC to knock out my Foible, he had the DC to knock out my GLACEON. What can you do, right? What can you do? Nothing really. Okay, so we're gonna promote the Ditto. That Cynthia top deck is nice, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and Cynthia. If he has a Kuzma, he has a Kuzma. And then we do find a Naganadel, which is nice. Go ahead and attach to the VAPOREON. I will charging up. And then VAPOREON can't get a knockout on Soul Calibur, but at least it doesn't get knocked out itself. So we're gonna pass. Pedro's gonna be down to 2 prizes. There's no way we're gonna catch up in this match. He's now gonna be able to set up Swampert next turn. So I know Caleb, Rahul, and Jose are here. I guess Rahul isn't going for top 16, but Jose and Caleb are the ones I know. I don't know if other people are coming down or not. Yep, and very smartly targets down the Quagsire. That's a Pokemon that will allow me to attack with VAPOREON next turn. Now I've lost my second Aqua Patch. There's no way for me to attack with VAPOREON after this. And he loads up the Lele, so I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. There was no way for me to keep up at that point. My start was just very, very bad. The Mug put in work for him as well. And yeah, I mean, turns out we're weak to his metal type attacker, right? There's nothing we can do about that. Perhaps I should have led with VAPOREON instead of GLACEON. But probably would have been better, actually. Just setting up double VAPOREON was probably better. But I didn't have the GLACEON in hand. I mean, the VAPOREON in hand. Could have attached the energy to the AV, so maybe that was where I went wrong. I was too focused on stopping abilities that perhaps I didn't really need to, and might have been a better game. Okay, but now we are going first, and we're gonna get a turn 1 GLACEON or VAPOREON, but definitely GLACEON, I think. The bench damage is very useful. And I stop a potential Tapu Lele. And I stop a Marshadow and I stop Dawnwing, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and Ultra Space as well. I'll set up a Poipole. And Chris, what do I coach? I coach Pokemon. I coach the Pokemon trading card game. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball for a Wooper. I do have a Wooper priced. I also have an Eevee priced. So perhaps I should just go for the Ditto. In order to evolve it ASAP. And then I'm going to Lily for 7 and then I have the follow-up Cynthia, which is very nice. I have an Ultra Ball to set up another Eevee. or another Poiple. I would say a Poiple, right? Because I already have the Quagsire. Yeah, I think this is actually looking pretty nice. Yeah, the deck is flowing nice. We are stopping Tapu Lele, which is awesome. We are stopping Tapu Lele, which is pretty nice. Probably the only relevant Pokemon that we can stop in this matchup. If we get Marshallowed, then so be it. Our hand is pretty good. But we see an Inkay to start off the turn for my opponent. If we can get a turn to Frost Bullet, that's going to be amazing. And yeah, my opponent recognizes the threat. He could end up using Hypnosis to finish his turn right here. We're going to see a Nest Ball for the fourth Inkay in case I stay, in case I do wake up. We're going to see another Nest Ball, interestingly enough, for a Koko. So this is the Shrine version of the deck, and we're going to get Hypnosis, and we stay asleep. Okay, so not great, right? Not great. We don't have an Ultra Ball or a Guzma or a way to get a Guzma. I don't need per se another Pokemon out. Another Poiple. I want the Vaporeon to be able to heal. But there's an awful hand. Even if I had woken up, I would not have been able to attack, which is really sad. Even if I had woken up, I would not have been able to attack. Oh well. Good thing we didn't wake up, right? So I guess we'll pass for now. Keeping the energy on the Naganadel is fine because I can use the other one in case that one gets knocked out. I don't expect it to get knocked out. My opponent has no Psychics in the discard pile. We see an energy to the Koko. We see a Lily. For 4. We see a Shrine. Yep. So now I really would like a Vaporeon here. And my 30 damage definitely gonna go to the Koko. Oh, but I stay asleep again. What? Okay, I top deck the water. That's actually very helpful because I can do this. I can evolve into Vaporeon. So GLACEON hasn't stopped anything relevant. And then I can Guzma KO the Koko with Vaporeon. And I definitely think that's the right way to go about it. Right? Definitely think that's the right way to go about it. So I'm gonna wash out this energy. Then I have to click again. Wow. I'll wash out this energy. Daniel Davis, I don't believe there's a way to subscribe on your phone. No. I will Hydro Bump. Oh, did I forget to use the ability? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I mean, hopefully that 10 damage doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. We'll see. Maybe there's a way to subscribe on Android, but not an iPhone. Something like that. I'm not sure, honestly. Okay, so we're gonna see another potential Guzma from me next turn if I stay asleep. And we're gonna see another Lily, so pretty much the exact same turn. Now my opponent can? Yeah. Now my opponent can spread. So that might be what he ends up doing. Discards Larvitar and Giratina. Which makes sense. We're gonna see that. So I'd assume my opponent's gonna go ahead and spread, right? I would assume so. I mean, I can heal my Vaporeon, which seems important. Right, I can heal my Vaporeon, which seems important. He goes for a Psychic Recharge onto an Inkay so that he can retreat. He expects the Koko to go down. I have lost a stadium already. I'm going to attach here. I'm going to use Hydration Drops. Perhaps I need to set up another Vaporeon at some point. But not right now. I'm just going to get rid of the Koko. Basically, I really want to eliminate the Kokos. When is Vaporeon legal in events? This Friday. Yeah, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon are legal this Friday. So they are going to be legal at the special event in Mexico City. Will they make an impact? I don't think so. Where on mobile? I honestly don't know. Daniel, I honestly don't know. Okay, seems like my opponent's attacker of choice is going to be the Giratina this time around. Oh, he has Spell Tag as well. Well, that is not great at all. That is not great at all. That's going to really pile up the damage here. And wow, my opponent's just drawing really, really well. Does have double Giratina too. So yeah, I don't think we're winning this one either. I honestly don't think so. It's gonna hit me for 140 plus the shrine. So if I attack into the Giratina and activate the spell tag, I'm gonna lose the VAPOREON. So now it's gonna be time to use Malamar. However, who am I healing? That's the question. That is the question. The silly shrine. Okay, that does not give me, because I have 2 EVs priced. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I have to go with Volcanion. I'm gonna heal my VAPOREON so it doesn't get KO'd anytime soon. And then I'm gonna attach energy to the Volk. I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, I think attacking the Ranguru could be right. I honestly think attacking the Ranguru would be right, because if and when he does retreat, do I just go after a Malamar? I mean, I don't have a follow-up Guzma to this, right? So I should just take the prize. I really should just take the prize here. And so I'm gonna use washout. Yeah, take prizes is the best thing. It's just my opponent's gonna have a huge turn of multiple prizes here. So I'm gonna Sonoblast, get a KO on a Malamar. Can I get an EV? Nope. 3 prizes, 2 EVs in there. 3 prizes, 2 EVs in there. The Inkay gets promoted and evolved. So are we gonna see a Guzma? I'd imagine so. I mean, I guess my opponent has 2 prizes right there, right? Or 4 prizes rather. But how does he get the last 2 before I finish him off? He does have the Guzma. Huh, that seems like a waste though. I guess he wants to eliminate the healing, which makes sense, I guess. But now he's gonna need another Guzma to go this GLACEON, which I'm okay with. Does put the damage on the Giratina. I could end up sending the Giratina back to avoid attacking into that thing, and I do in fact get a water, which is pretty nice. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Jet Geyser, because I can KO everything except the Kogo. But then two attacks KO the Kogo, which is also pretty nice. Like, sure, I don't get a prize this turn, but I am okay with that. And then definitely want to charging up here. And I have another water in hand to avoid the thing. Right? And then next turn, I might even get double prize cards. Well, I will get double prize cards for sure. Because I use the ability, and then he brings up the Kogo again, right? Is it whenever it's knocked out? Oh yeah, it's whenever it's knocked out. Oh wow, he knocks out his own Kogo after attaching a DC. Why would you do that? Why would you not attach the DC to Ranguru? But then that's game, right? That is game. Because everything gets KO'd. Why would you KO your own Kogo? I guess it, yeah, he had to put the 40 damage on the Oranguru. He had to put the 40 damage on the Oranguru to not lose. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, and then he promoted the Kogo, so and he wouldn't have lost that immediate turn. I also think the VAPOREON is going to get knocked out eventually, so the GLACEON was a much better target, I think. I don't know. It seems like my opponent had an advantage and he let go of it. But we have 0 prizes left, so promoting here is just a formality. Okay, cool. So that felt solid. But Volcanion Prism was the real star there. I guess Vaporeon rather was actually pretty good in dealing the damage. I guess Vaporeon was pretty good in dealing the damage as well. Okay. So next match. What are we up against? We are up against Godir with a Fighting Fire deck. Is that some sort of Infernape deck? We win the gun flip, which is awesome. It might just be Buzzle Macargo, right? With a Ditto as the colorless Pokemon. We get a pretty not so explosive start. We get some mulligans, which is nice. And yeah, it is at least, I mean, something fighting with Macargo. Not necessarily Buzzle, but you would expect it to be Buzzle, right? You would expect it to be Buzzle. So I have one of each of my evolutions, which depending on prizes could be problematic, and it's actually Donphan Macargo. Okay, so definitely want to set up a Ditto? Yeah, Ditto. Ditto makes sense. Ditto makes sense, and then we shall evolve into which? I imagine this is an non-GX deck, so I'm just gonna go Vaporeon. This Lily for 3 is gonna be very sad, but it's not like I have a choice here. And that's even more sad. You play 4 evolutions and you just draw them all on turn 1. Why not? Instead of supporters or Ultra Balls and stuff. Like an Ultra Ball would have made me happy, because then I could attack next turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, then I could attack next turn if I had an Ultra Ball. We're gonna see the Fampi, get an energy attachment. If I could attack the Fampi next turn, that would be awesome. My hand really sucks. So I think I'm just gonna go double Vaporeon. Definitely, especially after I get this Nest Ball. Now I can set up a Wooper. I'll just evolve, and I do want the other Vaporeon on the EV to protect it, and then I'll pass. I could retreat, but obviously that's not going to help me. Now I have 60 healing. I don't even know what Donphan does, honestly. But with DC and Choice Band, it's looking very scary. Probably has some sort of anti-GX move. With my opponent whiffed here, he'll have to retreat, most likely. He didn't whiff, so we're going to see an Ultra Ball for the Donphan. No, for Macargo, and then Smooth Over for the Donphan, and then Instruct for the Donphan, I would imagine. What are the other 2 cards that he chose not to Nest Ball, though? I chose not to discard them. What are the other 2 cards? That's the real question here. The one Dolphin who resists knockout? Oh yeah, the ability. If this Pokemon has full HP and would be knocked out by damage from an attack, this Pokemon is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10. And the next turn he's gonna get for so much damage, so no amount of healing is going to save me here. No amount of healing is going to save me. Wait, how did he deal 120 damage? Oh yeah, Diancie. I mean, I'm gonna heal, right? I think I have to use my GX move? No, it doesn't matter. If I use my GX move... If I use my GX move... Next turn he's hitting for 190. No, I just have to activate the thing and then hope I get a Naganadel top deck or something. If I get a Naganadel top deck or an Acropatch top deck, which is not looking very likely, I do get knocked out on the Donphan. But now with my Macargo set up and a Guru, I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this. I definitely don't think I'm gonna win this. And he has a last chance potion, so I'm definitely not winning this. Like in an ideal world, I would have had to lead with Volcanian Prism Star, spread some damage, and then attack with the GXs. GLACEON might have been much better in this game to start spreading potentially. Yeah, actually, GLACEON would have been much better. Well, I mean, if this was a GLACEON, right? If the Donphan still had damage, it all depends on this top deck. If I don't top deck exactly, wait, 250? 140? How did he deal 250 damage? Yeah, I'm not winning this one. Let's just move on to the next game. That ability is so bad for us. So bad. GLACEON would have been much better, yes. GLACEON would have been much better. Great. Because then he doesn't get to use the potion. I also get to break the ability from a bench Vampy at some point. He gets a knockout, then I get another GLACEON, I get another knockout. So actually double GLACEON would have been better than double VAPOREON. Double GLACEON would have been much better than double VAPOREON. I got blindsided by the fact that my opponent was not using GXs, and therefore why would I need my GX attacker? Another awful hand. Another awful hand. Really annoying indeed. What does VAPOREON do? Captain Toad, its ability lets you heal 30 damage from your active water Pokemon. And then your attack deals 40 damage plus 30 more for each water energy it has attached. Yeah, with no ceiling, with no damage cap. And the GX move heals all damage from all water Pokemon you have in play. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you serious? Back-to-back Donphan decks? What? You have to be kidding me. Back-to-back Donphan decks. Back-to-back Donphan decks. Energy and pass. Okay, Lele top deck is decent. Lele top deck is decent. John F. Snyder, indeed. Looks like we have some Donphans today. Very clever pun, that one. Ugh. No energy, no Wooper, no Ditto. My opponent benches a Diancie, we could just go down to a Tackle. Oh well. There's an Ultra Wall, we're gonna see a Donphan, we're gonna get wrecked. There's a Donphan, yeah. To say we are in trouble would be an understatement. To say we are in trouble would be the understatement of the year. Chance to redeem myself from last game, I mean, would have been if it wasn't for this awful hand. I guess I can give up a Poipole. Sure, I'll evolve into Naganadel. It's just, I keep drawing the unplayable evolutions. We are in trouble is putting it lightly. I don't think we can do anything at this point. I'm definitely eyeing up the concession button. You're all about the understatement. Yep, rolling spin. Unfortunately, hit for 120 damage. Ultra Ball doesn't help me. I literally do nothing with that Ultra Ball because I already used up my Lele. So yeah, deck's not running great. How does this get 9th place at a 200% tournament? I have no idea. I'm definitely not a big fan. Unless the meta is Old Zoroark, which we haven't faced any of, right? Doesn't seem great though. Like I mentioned in the description, you have to run really hot for it to work out for you. You have to run really hot. Okay, so the opponent's turn. We get a mulligan. get a mulligan. I mean, that's a hand, I guess. Probably caught people off guard, so I was able to sneak in there. Yeah, it's just I don't see how the deck functions really that well. Okay, we're up against another Malamar deck, which was the deck that we were able to beat earlier on. We do have a GLACEON to attack with, I guess. Or rather, any evolution we want. And it's the same, Malamar spread, once again. How does this not play 5 Crasher Wake, right? Oh my gosh, the Kuzma. I mean, that means my opponent's hand is not great, right? But we're gonna let loose here. Okay, so that could be either good or bad. It's okay. I am happy with this outcome, depending on what we get out of the Cynthia, but I am okay with this outcome here. Only one in-game makes me happy as well. Psychic in the discard does not. Gonna double bench and then just Cynthia. Yep, that's the plan. We definitely need to evolve that Ditto ASAP. And we get a water, we get a counter stadium as well, which is very nice. No way to discard energy. Like, I would love to have another water to just discard here. Volcanic Prism Star is really nice, right? However, I'm just gonna go ahead and ram here. My Whooper should survive the turn, right? There's no way he gets a knockout. Well, I guess Lele DC Psychic Recharge KO, but that's not looking very likely. Does the 10 damage help me in any way? Volcano Prism Star hits for 100, so it does. It actually does. And next turn we go Bodybuilding Dumbbells. On whom though? On the active? Okay, definitely going for a Naganadel. And is that what I'm evolving into the Ditto? Maybe. Yeah, because I need double Naganadel. So do I just go, yeah. Ultra Ball for the other Naganadel. And then I have one Quagsire. So maybe I should go for the Quagsire. Sure, I'll go for the Quagsire. I have two, well, I have one of each, so it doesn't technically matter, but if I whiff, I do have the stadium to search for the Naganadel. Yeah, and I need them both to get an attack of this turn, so I'm gonna retreat, promote that guy, evolve this guy, and then I need 2 waters off of this Cynthia. Nope, just one. 2 waters, then I could have discard one with the ability attached. Reloaded, transferred, got an KO. So, I believe I'm just gonna charging up here, and then this energy I think is gonna go towards a Vaporeon here. That way I can heal. Yep. That way I can heal the damage to my Volcanion, which is lightning weak. And then next turn hopefully I'll be able to attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and Ultra Ball. The GLACEON and the Voibo. Yeah, GLACEON's not too useful, and I have another one as well. So let's just get this into play. Attacking this turn would have been broken, but oh well. What can you do, right? What can you do? There's a shrine, which is not very nice, but we are going to focus on Volk, so that's okay. And my opponent simply spreads, which is fine by me. So now, Definitely healing, right? The other Vaporeon is priced. I'm just gonna go ahead and bench the EV, and then I need a water, please. There we go. Gonna go ahead and attach, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use washout on this water onto the Volk, and then washout on this water onto Volk. So the 10 damage from the Whooper is actually going to matter to KO this Go-Go. I don't want to use Jet Geyser for obvious reasons. I want to KO the Coco. Might use it next turn to bypass the Giratina if that's what he ends up promoting. And yeah, we are in a pretty okay spot. We are in a pretty okay spot here. Alright. So promotes the Marshadow. My opponent didn't do much this turn, so unless he top decked, seems to be at the Oxys. Yeah, he just passes, doesn't even use Psychic Recharge, so I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna get this price, I think. I'm definitely gonna heal the Volk. The choice one I can play, and then I can attach as well onto the Quag, and then Lily for 2. Much better than not doing anything. And then we shall Sonoblast for the KO. And now, if he tries to promote the Deoxys, I can KO it. If he tries to promote the Giratina, I can KO it. If he tries to promote the Malamar, I can KO it. I do have the ability to potentially get other knockouts. And finally, my opponent top decks a Cynthia. He is a little bit behind though at this point in time. I would love to get that second Vaporeon out of the prize card so I could have double Vaporeon and focus on that to continually get more prizes. And it seems like my opponent's gonna go for a Hypnosis here, which makes sense. I don't have a Guzma, so I'm not gonna be able to play around that. So it's heads flip time. Nope. That's not a Guzma. That is not a Guzma, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass. Oh, I should have Cynthia. Oh, I forgot I had the Cynthia in my hand. Oops. That's a big oopsies. That is a big oopsies right there. No reason not to Cynthia there. I definitely should have. I also probably should have used Jet Geyser as well. Probably also should have used Jet Geyser there. That way I force him to have another energy in case he wants to put me to sleep again. But I didn't wake up, so I guess it doesn't matter. Only Lilies for 2, which is nice. Touches an energy to the Deoxys. I need to wake up now. 3 heads in a row is 12.5% chance. So almost 9 out of 10 times I should be awake by next turn. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping will happen. Goes for a Psychic, which is not that big a deal. I can heal. Does have the other Malamar, which is kind of expected, I guess. And yeah, we are in trouble if we don't wake up. If we wake up, then okay, we lost a turn, it's fine. Oh my gosh. And he sends a heart. Okay. So we'll send one back, which is pretty bad-mannered from my opponent. And I have a Guzma, so I can take a KO here. So I just healed my friend. I'm gonna go ahead and target down. Okay, I'm gonna target down this guy, and I think I'm gonna do it with GLACEON. Right? I'm gonna do it with GLACEON. So very nice. Guzma top deck compensates for my opponent's bad manner. I'll get GLACEON, and then I'll use GLACEON to take down the Malamar and potentially get a double price turn eventually, right? By setting up the 30 damage on that guy, or actually rather using Volcanion. Yeah, using Volcanion. Because now that has 20 HP left, Volcanion does 20 to the bench, so whatever attacker he ends up using, I will switch out go into Volcanion and get double KOs on potentially Deoxys and Malamar, putting me down to 1 prize card and hopefully getting me very close to just winning this game in a very solid fashion for sure. In a very, very solid fashion. We're gonna see another Lily for 2, so my opponent definitely staggered in the middle of the game. He's done Lily for 2 twice now. So what could the other 4 cards in his hand be? Maybe 1 or 2 energies, such as DCE. Perhaps Malamars. At least 1 Malamar probably in there, and there's a victory. Yeah, so next turn we were gonna get 2 prizes, and then there was nothing he could do to prevent us from getting our last prize card. Volcanion Prism Star ends up being the MVP, and also the Whooper. The 10 damage from Whooper ended up mattering against that Tabugoko to prevent another spread. Yeah. So yeah, guys, Vaporeon GLACEON, it's an okay deck. It's just not very powerful in my opinion. Show the Road Tag Team is not out. Tag Team is out on Thursday. Thursday we'll be having an extra long stream in order to Sheep, thanks so much for the follow, in order to showcase all the brand new decks, so that should be good. And yeah, guys, that will be all from me today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're watching YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, it really helps out the channel. Have to get going because I do have coaching to do later today in a little bit, so I need to get ready for that. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for yet another stream where we will showcase the Basimian deck and the Decidueye Porygon C Meganium deck, which actually has, I think, 6 stage 2s Decidueye Soul Gal